Hey there, YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy February. I picked up this great comic called The Keep, which is actually an adaptation from a movie. And if you're into supernatural horror, this should be a fun read for you. Or if you're interested in the film, in the novel, this is something you can look into as well. The film was released 2 years later after the novel, and it was titled The Keep as well, and that was directed by Michael Mann. I will touch on the film, which has some interesting facts about it at the end, but the synopsis for The Keep reads and tells us that the Keep had stood empty in the Transylvanian Alps for some 500 years. No one knew who built it or why. But on the eve of World War II, German soldiers moved in and awoke something hungry, something evil. So again, this is a short run. It's only 5 issues, and there is a 40th anniversary graphic novel which came out, I believe, in 2022 that has updated colors, I believe, and was reworked. I think, don't quote me on that, I may be wrong, but this was written by Paul Wilson, art by Matthew Smith, lettered by Tom B. Long, edited by Dan Taylor, and cover colors by Robbie Robbins. And as you can tell, the color scheme is pretty basic, right? It's not very, it's very bland. That's the only gripe I have with this comic. But other than that, the story is what you really want to pay attention to. And if you're somebody that hasn't seen the film The Keep, I suggest checking it out, and that's what we'll touch on right now. Alright, The Keep, directed by Michael Mann and released in 1983, occupies a unique space in the realms of horror and fantasy cinema. Based on F. Paul Wilson's novel of the same name, the film diverges from traditional genre conventions, offering a mesmerizing blend of atmospheric cinematography. That's something you'll notice in the film. The cinematography is great, it's awesome. You don't see that too much in today's movies. But to get back to this, a haunting score and a narrative that intertwines historical drama with supernatural horror. So The Keep was supposed to be a promising movie. Michael Mann, who was in charge of directing, had a lot of studio interference, what we see today with most films, like with the Marvel Universe, DC Universe, and movies in general. Michael Mann's vision was cut short. To top it off, the special effects artist died at the beginning of the film, which screwed everything up. Which is why, if you watch the movie, if you get a chance, you're gonna notice that the main villain of the movie, his appearance changes like multiple times, which is why sometimes it seems kind of confusing. But aside from that, the movie itself was like cut up and edited and butchered, which is why Michael Mann does not associate or like his name being associated with the movie. So that's pretty interesting. But I know that there is supposedly a remake in the works, which I think would be great, because we're never going to see the light of day for an actual full cut of the movie The Keep from 1983, because it was all the footage was lost that was edited and cut out. So I think it is due for a remake, and that would be a fun watch, I believe. Here's an interesting fact for you. There's never been an actual DVD release. I do know there is a VHS original release with the theatrical cut. We're never going to see the actual full cut, which I believe is over 3 hours long. So we're still missing maybe over an hour and a half of footage from the original cut. So that's a very interesting tidbit for you. If you decide to watch the movie, you give it a chance, and you kind of wonder, if you're kind of wondering why, maybe, hey, like, this is kind of not making sense, but I kind of see where the story is going. That's because of the studio interference. This is why Michael Mann does not really see the film as a project for him that was successful. So, but you know, if you can get past that and give this movie a chance, you'll love it. I think you'll see it. When it first came out, it did very, very bad. Over the years, it it kind of grew on people. It grew into a cult following over the years. So just like the movie The Thing from John Carpenter, it did bad in the theaters. Years later, it turned into a cult following. It was praised for its special effects, its atmosphere, its cinematography, its great storytelling. So that's what The Keep is pretty much like in that kind of sense. So, and you can find bootleg copies out there, I think, on YouTube and other streaming sites. So, but that's my little project here on The Keep. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I do have my first big key of 2024 that I'll be sharing in the next video, so that'll be fun. And yeah, take care of you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios. Bye.